Hi, I'm Vicky Schofield. Welcome to my 40 days of colourful prayer journaling. Today I am copying this picture from my friend Joan's prayer journal. Well, I'm not copying it exactly. I'm taking it as a starting point, an inspiration, using some of her techniques. I really liked the way she'd used white ink, and I've just bought some white ink, so I thought I'd try doing that. I have some old paintings. I have sketches, things that I've done just to practice. There's an acrylic on paper of a monotone in blue seascape, and there's well, it's a landscape, sorry, not just sea, there's mountains in there as well, and a pink and blue watercolour. That was just a bit of abstract playing around with colours on watercolour paper. And I'm going to cut them up and use them. I've got another watercolour that I didn't like at all, that's very dark. So I'm going to use that for rocks and do some white ink on that as well. I haven't decided what the scripture verse is going to be or the theme. I am just playing with the materials and letting God speak to me through them, letting Him tell me what He wants me to think about today and find out what Bible verse I'll end up with. So this is the picture that I made. I really enjoyed the cutting out, the sticking down. It gets very messy, but that's fun. And then the white ink, using a dip pen, which I haven't done for years, so a steep learning curve. And also, because I'd got glue on the paper, the dip pen doesn't like trying to go through glue on paper. So, a bit messy in places. And I also forgot how you do a capital F in cursive. So you've got two versions of Fs. I think the first one was the right one. I think I lost my nerve on the second one. But what came out of it as I was doing it, I was thinking about patterns, the patterns of my life, but more than that, the inner patterns of who I am. I was talking with some friends this morning about brainwaves and how we all have a basic pattern that's our own, our unique pattern. And that we can cover that up. We can try and be somebody different to how we originally were. And what came to mind as I was thinking about that, about the patterns, about how they overlap, cover each other up, get imposed on the original patterns. And I was thinking about Psalm 139. And the line, "For I am fearfully and wonderfully made." And then you made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. And then that theme that runs through it, that God is always with us. No matter where we go, He is there with us. It is God who made my original pattern, and my job is to uncover it again, to listen to the patterns, to find out and be who I truly am. So I encourage you to try this, to use whatever you enjoy doing, whether it's cutting and pasting, or whether it's the colours around Psalm 139. There were Inktense pencils, and I then use water to activate. I always think it's activating the colour with Inktense. But you can do anything, but it's allowing yourself to be in the flow of making the picture. And then listening to what God is saying to you as it emerges, as it comes out of the page. What is it that God is saying to you through what you are doing? And then what Bible verse might fit that? What comes to mind as you look at it? Or maybe it's a hymn or a poem or something else, but it's allowing those words to flow to us out of the picture, not us imposing it on the page. That's part of how we open ourselves to listening to God. So have a go. Play with it, enjoy it, see what you come up with.